Hello, all of you type 1s out there. This is Dr. Jody, and today I'm going to talk to you about why fat can actually raise our blood sugar. So many of us think that carb counting is the only way to do our mealtime dose, and if you are doing that, you are probably frustrated a lot. So perhaps you're just finding me today. If you are, welcome. Or maybe you've been following me since I've started these Facebook Lives way back in the end of March when this whole COVID world began. I wanted to just be a light of inspiration and positivity and education for all of us that are living with type 1 in these crazy new, quarantine COVID worlds. And I have type 1. I've had it for 40 years. Here's my dex. How am I doing today? Let's see. Pretty good. I had a little spike today. I got a little anxious this morning. There might be a hurricane coming to Hawaii. So I had a whole crew here at this house, and we had to get everything we could brought inside. So it's supposed to hit tomorrow night, which is, a new life for me here in Hawaii. So a little stressed. We all know that stress can raise our blood sugar. I was running around a little stressed out, but I'm back down to normal. I'm ready for my lunch. And I am on shots. I like old school. I withdraw my insulin from my pen needle. I do help patients with pumps as well. I've been working with patients with type 1 for almost 10 years now, virtually through my courses, through my group programs. And today is Facebook Live number 85. I've been coming live to you because I want to inspire you and motivate you and educate you to stay positive and healthy in today's crazy world. I come to you with tips on how to get better blood sugar levels because my passion is really giving you the information you need to have the healthiest A1C of your life, which is a 6.5 A1C or lower, even 6 or in the 5s. One of my passions is really getting this education to you because I have seen that most of us have never received the full amount of education that we need to really thrive and strive at healthy lives with type 1. So because I walk in your shoes every day and I've had type 1 since I was 7, it's my passion. So point being, a lot of us have only been taught that fat or that carb is what we have to dose for. And I'm here to say that that's not true. If you were to eat a stick of butter, your blood sugar level would go high. Yes, it is true. Now, let me explain to you this. Fat, once it digests into little fatty acids, gets absorbed into the bloodstream, just like all of our nutrients do after we eat. And then fat circulates in the bloodstream for many hours until it's found its new role in your body. Maybe its role is to repair a cell or to act as fuel. But if you eat a high fat meal, so I'm talking like 20 grams or more. So I'm not just talking about some butter on your broccoli. I'm talking about, a bunch of cream or heavy meal that has a lot of sauce, or even a big salad with tons of olive oil and cheese and avocado. It doesn't have to be, it can be plant fat, animal fat, anything. But when you eat a high fat meal, all those fatty acids in the fat get then absorbed into your bloodstream. And just like all the other nutrients, they're circulating your bloodstream until they get out of your bloodstream and either become fuel or repair. However, during that interim period, when all that fat is circulating your bloodstream, it creates temporary insulin resistance. So I bet you I've had a patient just today say, it's so weird. I'm on this keto diet and I can't believe how much insulin I need. And I'm like, well, fat can make us really insulin resistant. So all of that fat that's in your bloodstream is making the insulin that's in your bloodstream, be it your mealtime dose or even your basal dose, your long-acting dose, less active, less powerful. So that is why when you eat a really high fat meal, you can see really high blood sugar levels for hours. So this is something that I really like to teach you because it's really aggravating, isn't it? When you think you eat no carbs because you have this big, beautiful salad and all this avocado and all these, this beautiful cheese and pumpkin seeds. And then you go high and you're thinking, I didn't eat any carbs. It's so frustrating. This is why. So when I work with patients privately, or what you could learn in my How to Dose course, Nutrition How to Dose course, is that one dose per meal often does not work. Because digestion, right? Certain foods take forever to digest. Fat is going to create temporary insulin resistance for sometimes 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, a long time. So I love to help you guys better understand that sometimes we have to microdose if we're on shots, or we have to do a temporary basal increase, right? Because it's not just I didn't eat carbs, so I don't need insulin. Dosing is a lot more complicated than that. So if you want to learn more, check out my course, Nutrition and How to Dose. It'll help you tremendously. And also you can go to my website and see a bunch of other free videos, free handouts that I have there. Please sign up for my newsletter so I can get your email address. I'm not actively sending out a newsletter right now, but I have a lot of programs that I'm thinking about launching in the next few months, as well as doing a retreat in Hawaii next year. So that would be super fun. I've done retreats in Idaho the past few years, and it's an incredible time. So if you want to learn about what it's like to work with me, you can just go to the success stories on my website. I get so excited to work with patients because what I offer you can really be transforming. So if you're struggling, if you're having those highs and lows on that blood sugar roller coaster, or you're scared of lows, or you keep going low when you exercise, or you're going low while you sleep and you're afraid of that, there's definitely support for you that you don't have to keep living that way. So I've been in your shoes. I've been scared of lows. I've stuffed my face with exercise, all that stuff. And now I probably have the best blood sugar control of my life. So assuming I make it through this weekend's hurricane, I'll be back on Monday, right around this time, right around 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. And I'd love for you to follow me. So please, say something in the thread below if you have a topic you'd like me to cover. I've been doing these, like I said, this is my 85th Facebook Live. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do in the future. I'm probably going to create a membership program so we can do more of these. I'm not going to do these forever. So let's stay connected. All you have to do is just sign up for my, my newsletter or my free download or anything on my website, which is drjodyn.com. I've just got a really cool community. I do group calls with my patients, Zoom calls, and it's really inspiring. So I want you to have education and community and motivation, right? Us with type 1, we need all three. We need education, we need community, and we need motivation to keep going, right? So I want to live another 50 years. I'm 47. I want to live healthy and happy, and I've had diabetes for 40 years, and you can live a healthy and happy life too. That's what we deserve. Diabetes doesn't cause damage. High blood sugar levels and frustration, right? That's what causes damage. So if you're frustrated, if you're having high blood sugar levels, take action. Go to my website. I'm here to help, drjodyn.com. So the point today is that be aware that high-fat meals can raise your blood sugar, which means you have to be a savvy doser and figure out how much more insulin you need over the next several hours after a high-fat meal. And if you want to learn more, my course, Nutrition and How to Dose, will help you a lot. Okay, you guys, have a great weekend. I will let you know on Monday how the hurricane went, and hopefully I'll just be back to my normal self. Okay, have a great day. Have a great weekend. drjodyn.com. Bye.